How many do you think? Before we rejoin Stanley and Spencer. Scoreline, penalty shootout.
I think Dynamos will score 4 of their 5 penalties and Highlanders will score 3. Having said that, Charlie, I just wanted to bring out the point. I am disappointed with the conversion rate. Our strikers, they are not converting chances. Yes, but yeah, back to the penalties. I think Dynamos will win it 4-3. 4-3 on penalties.
4-3, you had Chris Crosser and Stanza?
4-2, I think.
For Dynamo.
For Dynamos, of course.
Okay, right. Let's rejoin Stanley Katsande and Spencer Nyamadzao for the lottery, the shootout lottery.
Oh yes, indeed, it's lottery time. Dynamos versus Cape United versus Highlanders, get that right. And of course, the two teams failing to break the deadlock here. So it looks like Charles Banda will take the first one. Young Makurua will be between the sticks, and Spencer, of course, going through the history books, it shows that Dynamos usually are not successful when it comes to penalties, and they lost to Highlanders in 2011.
Yes, indeed, in the Independent Cup, they lost to Highlanders in the penalty shootout. And for me, the Dynamos goalkeeper, yes, he's a very good goalkeeper, but he's not intimidating, he's too small. Looking at him, coming up against Charles Banda, who's a seasoned penalty taker. Let's see how the youngster can do. And this is why Mark Mateo was keeping Charles Banda in the game.
Yes, indeed, as Charles Banda, a left-footed player, prepares to take a cricket goal from the penalty spot. Charles Banda versus Tatenda Makurua. Here it is, Makurua. It's into the back of the net. Highlanders won from the penalty spot. So Dynamos will have to find an equalizer. And of course the Highlanders technical team giving him a round of applause. Advantage Highlanders as we take a second look at that penalty. Well taken. The technique was perfect.
Of course, Mnyaradzi Dia, he played with most of these Dynamos players, and he's also renowned to be a good penalty shot stopper. He's also intimidating.
Now it's Augustine Mbara as we look at that. That was put in a zone that's difficult for goalkeepers, and Mnyaradzi Dia knows all about it. There he is, over the bar, a miss by Augustine Mbara.
It's advantage
Highlanders now.
Yes, indeed. Of course, Augustine Mbara going for power and blazing his effort across the crossbar. There we see Augustine Mbara going for power. He had beaten Mnyaradzi Dia wrong way, but sailing over the bar. Standing in Captain Augustine Mbara and Pasua feeling the heat.
Yes, indeed. The pressure is too much for Augustine Mbara. So Highlanders 1-0 in the lead.
And the last time Triangle played, and I must say they went to the penalty shootout, and Mkurua did not manage to save any penalty.
Let's see if he can save this one now. Highlanders with their second spot kick. Mkurua into the back of the net.
Innocent Mapranga.
Mapranga, the veteran, placing it neatly.
The former captain.
Yes. To make it 2-0 to Highlanders.
Of course, somebody had posted on the Facebook saying we speak as if we don't know that Innocent Mapranga was stripped of the captains 4 months ago. He is still the former captain because he's still playing. As long as he's still playing, he remains the former captain, Innocent Mapranga.
Yes, indeed. Well, some of our fans do take time to pick on some of these little things. It's Dynamos now with Mbimba. Fabrice Mbimba. Very close to it. He must know that he's taking a penalty against Mnyaradzi Dia rather. Mnyaradzi Dia saves it!
A casual approach by Fabrice Mbimba. He was too close to the ball, and Mnyaradzi Dia, a top goalkeeper, also a good penalty shot stopper. You can't beat Mnyaradzi Dia taking a penalty like that.
Well, you saw the
body language,
the body language.
And the Highlanders are in the driving seat here.
Firmly in the driving seat. And somebody should have told this man that this is Mnyaradzi Dia, known for saving penalties as well as taking them. Now, if this one goes in, then Dynamos will be trying to climb Mount Everest. Valentine Ndaba versus young Tatenda Mukurua. Ndaba hits the post. 1 miss for Highlanders, 2 for Dimbare. But Highlanders still lead by 2-0.
Highlanders still in the driving seat.
Very much in the driving seat. Mukurua went the right way, but then the post saving Dynamos. It could have been a mountain to climb. Munyala Didia saving 1 penalty. Now he's facing Ocean Mushura as we take a look at Valentine Ndaba hitting the post.
Of course, they're starting
Dynamos.
to drizzle here.
Mushure versus Dia. Here he comes and easily beats up Munyala Didia. 2-1. So Dynamos with a glimmer of hope, but it's always going to be very difficult because the pressure is on them. Ocean Mushure.
For Dynamos, I think they should have taken a gamble of substituting Mkurua and putting Atwa Mukande. He's slightly bigger than Mkurua, is intimidating.
Yeah, but then Pasua will tell you that young Mkurua must learn the game. As we see there, the Dynamos bench led by the captain, Murape. Here's a chance now for Highlanders to extend their lead. Oh! It's played wide! You can't believe it! This is unbelievable!
Gabriel
Nyoni, casually.
he has given Dynamos a lifeline.
Well, it all depends on whether Dynamos will be able to get the goal. But surely, there is hope for Timbare. Because if they score,
They're back in it.
it's 2-2. They both will be left with 1 penalty each after this one by Dynamos. Oscar Machapa. Yes, Machapa could become famous if he finds the equalizer.
Once the ball is holding, Mahindra.
Yeah, superstition, of course. Mind games in the game of football. Dia versus Machapa.
Let's see if he's going to go for power or precision.
Well, Machapa goes for power. Dia has got the reflexes, no doubt about that. There he is now. Nyaradi Dia versus Oscar Machapa. The referee says, let's go. Here's Oscar Machapa. And he beats him. It's 2-2.
He went for power, and then Dombolo Dientes, you can see the shower. It's drizzling here at the National Sports Stadium. Highlanders had Dynamos hanging on a thread, and they've just brought them back in the game.
Yes, indeed.
Gabriel Nyoni missing a penalty for Highlanders.
They were down and out. But now it's 2-2. Now, Munyaradi Dia himself, he knows how to hit them. Versus Makurua, the most experienced penalty taker in the country. Munyaradi Dia comes up now.
He crashes there against the crossbar. Now he's got a job to save that ball. He can't believe it, Munyaradi Dia.
For the first time in this penalty shootout.
He was too casual, Stanley. Look at him.
Indeed.
He stood.
He had sent the young man the wrong way.
And the youngster, Blessing Moyo, will take Dynamos' last penalty kick.
Well, Blessing Moyo is a capable player, no doubt about it.
No doubt about the dead ball specialist.
He takes, of course, most of the Dynamos' dead balls. And if he scores, then it's money to Dynamos. But then, don't forget, it's against Munyaradi Dia.
He's got to redeem himself. by trying to save this one here. Otherwise, it's game, set and match. But the youngster behind the ball, Stanley, is full of confidence.
Advantage Dynamos. Blessing Oyo, the youngster from the Dynamos juniors, could make history here. Here he comes and he's there!
So relaxed, young Blessing Moyo. He has taken Dynamos to victory. The youngster from Upakosi started his career with the outfit there at ZFC. Faison, Blessing Moyo.
He has done it. Well taken, but again Munyatia went for it.
But
it
the
was
power
reckless,
and the precision.
The precision particularly. And Dynamos have beaten Highlanders again.
Callisto Pasua remaining still on the bench.
Well,
ending the season in style.
If this man takes a sabbatical, I can't blame him. There's nothing there for him to win. He has proven beyond doubt he's the best that there's ever been. He is currently the best, and it will take a long time to find another coach with such credentials.
Good credentials there, Callisto Pasua. And what I like of him, he's so humble, he's so calm. He doesn't brag about it, but he just does his job here and there. But for me, Stanley, Highlanders was the day today. The chances to wrap up this game, especially during the 90 minutes, even on the penalty shoot, they had the chance to wrap up the match. But unfortunately, the penalties do come with a lot of pressure, and you can't blame the Highlanders players. And when the game goes to penalties, it's anyone's game, and the Dynamos players having the nerve to convert the penalties.
Oh yes, indeed, especially Blessing Moyo scoring his spot kick. It was the last one of the game, the last one for Dynamos. There is Callisto Pasua. He doesn't even know that he's won a trophy. He is not worried at all. He's so used to it.
King Pasua.
It looks like his team is down by 3-0, but no, they've just won $45,000 plus a trophy. Those are some of the fans, the Dynamos fans, of course, into another